What it do,
Yeah.
baby?
What it do, man?
I know y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. Where you at?
So I am. I had to come to Reggie's Soul Food to drop off some tickets for my party coming up, and I was trying to get out of there so I could do the interview in quiet, which I'm gonna be in quiet in about 3 minutes. But some ladies stopped me and said, "We want to dance with you for our birthday." So I couldn't say no, because if I say no, then they'd have cussed me out. So you know how I
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. And the fact that they how we make a living.
Oh yeah, you can't say no. If they want to dance with you, you better dance or else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, so you dropped them off already?
Yeah, man. And so look, I'm not gonna lie to you either. They bringing me some. Oh, let me show y'all where I'm at, guys. We do this thing called Go Cruising, where we ride bikes on Thursdays over here at Reggie's Soul Food. So they about to take off on their bikes right around downtown. So I just be trying to do a lot of things for the community, man. Like people be saying they be born in Lafayette, so I be trying to make sure that we got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Chuck Williams say thank you for the autograph picture
What up,
at
Big
at
Chuck?
Jam.
What's up, bro? Yeah, man. Chuck. Yeah, man. Chuck be showing love. He be supporting, man.
Sweet, sweet. So you already got your stuff, or they getting you some more food or something? What's up?
Oh, they get my stuff right now, man. You just give it. Hey, everybody's watching the live. I'm at Reggie's Soul Food. Some of the best food in Lafayette, man. And I was going to walk out, but there's this one dish that he makes that they always get me. So she was like, just wait for it, wait for it. It shouldn't be long, but probably like a minute or two. But then I'm going to be
That's
in my
all good.
quiet truck, and we're going to be able to talk.
Hey, man, look, we got time, see this. The biggest thing, bro, is that people need to see how our lives are really happening.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, me, bro, I am, man. I just move around. That's why I've been doing this for 20-something years, bro, is because, I rock with the people for real, bro. Like, when I got my record deal and everything, I ain't never changed up, bro, and even still. So, they got a DJ in here tonight. I gave him a CD, you know what I'm saying? Some dudes be too
Yep.
big to hand out CDs. I just keep it 100, man. That's why, in Lafayette, man, I get so much love in surrounding areas, bro.
Bruh. That people got to realize that, what I think that a lot of artists miss out on is the fact that that if the people aren't with us, then we don't have anything.
True that. Hold on, Sean.
Go ahead. I figured the food was close, or somebody was close.
Thank you, my darling.
You're welcome, baby.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Hold on, man. Let me walk to my truck. I'm gonna see if I can make it when I get stopped. Watch this.
Well, whenever you get the Cupid status,
I'm coming. I'm almost there. Watch, see if I can make it.
You're almost there. He can almost make it. Will he make it?
No, I'm not riding tonight, my brother. I gotta hit that. I'm gonna hit the studio. What's up, Lynette? My background dancer next week, Monday. That's what I heard. That's what your sister said. Bye. My bad, dog. All right, y'all.
That's all right.
Y'all looking at the life of Cupid. Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? Y'all jamming now? I play Labor Day weekend.
See, y'all see that we're constantly promoting.
All right, hey, don't sit. Hey, you better stop. I'm looking for a background singer. You better stop. Yeah, bro. That's how I roll in the city, man. Look, at the end of the day, bro, I can travel all around the world. The one thing that's a blessing, is I can always come home and rock with my people, bro. So it's love.
Yeah, man.
It's love.
Yes, indeed. He made it to the truck.
All right, I'm coming to the hoorah. I take my truck during the day because I don't want to pull the hardware out at night.
Right.
Okay, so here we go. Now we getting there. Now we getting there. Now we cooking with some grease.
Oh, we cooking with grease now, baby.
All right, now I can talk to y'all, man. My bad. All right.
So first of all, what the food look like? Let's be real.
So he has this thing called the Lil Wayne. It's a wrap with shrimp and brisket.
You got it right there, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, my boy.
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
I'm not gonna show y'all. Y'all know I'm a healthy guru. I can't show y'all everything.
Oh, you can't see that. Oh, my bad.
Look. It's a wrap.
Okay.
It's a wrap.
It's incognito.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna eat that right now because I gotta go to the studio for 8:30. Meet my boy Duke Dog, aka Engineer of the Year, Southern T Award. So, do my thing.
Yeah, that'll work. Well, first of all, man, not everybody around here. Appreciate you for taking time out your super busy schedule, man, for hanging out. I decided to do this on my page. Remember, I was talking to you. I don't know if I want to go to my profile or my page. Man, I just went to the page because I just need to start getting everybody used to coming here. This is where all the music fans are, but my profile seems to be a little bit more active. But they'll get to see it. They'll get to see it because I got the one and only real. So what is it? Real new Cupid, real Cupid. What is it? Talk to me.
It's Cupid, but I use new Cupid for Googling purposes. Because if you Google just the word Cupid, the little man with the pamper gonna come up. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, say it again.
I said I use new Cupid because if I just do Cupid, then the man with the pamper gonna show up.
The man with the pamper gonna show up.
Yeah, man. And that ain't me, bro. You ain't gonna catch me with no pamper.
Nah, but I see nowadays you can roll without your shirt though.
Well, man. I had to reinvent my. I had gained a lot of weight, man. When I got money, when I signed my record deal, I was eating takeout every night and stuff like that. And so when I gained a lot of weight, then I had a whole bunch of personal issues went down. But then I was like, at the age I'm at right now, man, if I can get back to my college fitness, worst case scenario, I could take my shirt off for this show. And
worst case scenario,
if they start booing, I just take the shirt off. Somebody
be like,
somebody gonna scream.
Hey. I'd be like, hey.
Oh yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so first of all, I wrote down a few questions, man, because I wanted to maximize your time. What we do here, man, is this thing is called All Things Music. So when y'all talk about it, y'all share it. Hashtag All Things Music, one word. And the reason I'm doing this is because I know a lot of people in the music business. I have a lot of friends, i.e., Mr. Bryson Bernard right there, aka Cupid. If you're Googling him, new Cupid. Hey. And a lot of people have misconceptions about the music business and about being on stage. A lot of people think that it's just we get together, we book a venue or we tell a venue that we coming, and then we just get on stage, right?
Yeah.
But they don't know that for most of us it's been a lifelong thing. So the first thing I want to ask you is, why do you do music?
I'm in love with music, man. I fell in love with music, man, at an early age. The very first cassette tape I ever had was Brian McKnight, Remember Me. And I used to sing in the church choir, but I didn't want to sing because none of my friends could sing. So I would try to make myself sound bad.
Wait, pause. Because you were a what?
I'm a preacher's kid, yeah.
No, not that. You was an athlete.
Oh yeah, man. I played football and I ran track. I used to come to Lake Charles and kill all them little boys out there. Hey. From 97, man. Max Williams and all them boys out there. I used to go down there and cause trouble.
Y'all didn't know that ball was fast.
Oh man. Yeah, man. I used to do that. But music was in my soul, man, and it's always what I wanted to do. So I fell in love with music, man. So I figured that even if I didn't get a record deal, even if I wasn't nationally known, whatever, I would still be doing probably local festivals. I probably would still be doing weddings, stuff like that, because I just love to sing, bro, Yeah, man, that was the same thing for me, man. I remember being 5 years old in Kendall, Louisiana at the Catholic Church, man. They ain't singing no kind of music for people of color. It's the, and I'm sitting in there, man, at 5 years old. I can't watch
I grew up Catholic, so it's a whole nother thing. So when we grew up, for some reason, and nobody ever explained it to me, but you wasn't supposed to look to the back. You always had to stay to the front. It's like nobody turned around. And so, but when the music would kick up, I'm looking because the music was behind us over there, and I'm sitting up there, man. I'm remixing and singing harmonies and stuff like that. So I knew from a very young age that music is what I wanted to do, and obviously it's the same thing with you. But you had the sports thing going on, and then you was a preacher's kid. Hey, I think we got him. He's coming back. Coming back.
Hey, my bad.
Okay,
man.
there we go.
Hey, my bad, man. My bad. My bad, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You hit a button?
Man, I hit a button, bro. I don't know what happened, bro.
I was like, I saw you and you were like, I thought you was like deeply listening to what I was saying. I went, wait a minute.
I'm adjusting my lighting right now, you know what I mean?
Right. Okay, so what I was saying when you got cut off was I said, I did music from a baby, 5 years old in Catholic church, whatever. No, got distracted by the music because all I ever wanted to do is music. I said, and you were an athlete and a preacher's kid, and then you found out one day you want to do music.
Yeah. I mean, it was just in my soul, man. Like I couldn't not sing. Like it was like they would make me sing solos in church, and I could sing them. So then when I realized I can, like, girls like singing, it was over.
Oh, it's over then.
A wrap.
C'est tout fini, like we like to say down here.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yep. Okay. So now tell me this, man. Who is Cupid? Okay. Let's just say I ain't never been to a wedding. I ain't never been to a convention. I ain't never been to a school dance. I ain't never been to a party. I ain't never been to a concert where the DJ plays the Cupid Shuffle. Who is Cupid?
The dance party king. You can't dance without me.
Okay. That's simple.
You can try. I mean, you can try to avoid not playing a Cupid record at some point, but somebody gonna request it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now I'm talking about white folk, black folk, Japanese,
Oh,
Indian,
yeah.
Mexican. You can try your hardest to, man, we don't play Cupid. Cupid, you gonna have to play something. Do it with your boots on, love slide, something. So I just make music that like makes people just want to have a good time. I mean, everybody got their niche, but for me, I just try to make music that just make people just want to dance with their family and have a great time, bro.
Yeah, man. So now let's help the people understand something. The Cupid Shuffle is an international hit.
Yeah, man.
You distracted by that food. That food smelling good, huh?
Nah, man, nah. But yeah, man, it's big, man. I didn't think it was gonna be as big as it is, but bro, I specifically asked God when I prayed for a record deal. I was like, God, I just want to be able to do music for the rest of my life, and that's exactly what He blessed me with, man. Like exactly to the T is like a foundation to be able to do music till the end of time. Like my son is gonna collect royalties, and his child gonna collect royalties off that song. So, it's a blessing.
Yes, indeed, man. I mean, but what I was saying is, I don't think people understand that it's an international hit. Like you're doing shows all over the world.
Yeah.
How crazy is it to be in Japan and see them saying to the left, and they singing it in English?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's amazing, man. Sometimes whenever you do shows, you get taken for granted in your area, and sometimes you don't get the bookings locally because people just didn't seen you enough. They just kind of like, it's no big deal, like. And so when you go out there, it brings back into perspective how big, the blessing that God gave me is, bro.
Yeah, man. I used to tell people that all the time that they'd be like, well, man, well, Zydeco, it's Zydeco, and I'm like, wait, Zydeco is an international music. I mean, I played Zydeco all over the world. I'm talking Sweden, Holland, Italy. I went all over the UK, from Wales to London to Scotland, Glasgow, Scotland, to Australia, to Japan, to Brazil, to Mexico. I mean, bro, it's everywhere,
Yeah.
which brings me to my next thing. First of all, I want to give from all the Zydeco artists, man. I want to give you a shout out because just like Clifton Chenier, you know, Clifton Chenier, he's the default king of Zydeco, right?
Yeah.
Zydeco didn't even have a name until he got popular. Because see, most people don't realize that Clifton Chenier was on the Chitlin circuit with all the major R&B and rock and roll artists, right? So he was playing rock and roll with an accordion, and they didn't know what to call it, but every time he'd play, he'd set it on fire, and Zydeco Pasale was one of his songs, and so they ended up saying that Zydeco man, you know, and that's where the term Zydeco came from. Now us down here is Zydeco, that's a snap bean, but as far as the music designation for Clifton Chenier's style of music, that came from a song. So I say all that to say, how many times do you go around the country and the world and people think you a Zydeco artist?
All the time, man. All the time. And you know, I specifically say it in the Cupid Shuffle. Clearly I say, they say I'm a rapper, but I say no. They say what you're doing, trying to do some Zydeco. Like, to be honest, I'm gonna be completely honest. When I made Cupid Shuffle, it was supposed to be a Zydeco song, but I couldn't find anybody to do an accordion part on it.
And you ain't call your boy.
But at the time, I didn't really know you, bro. I didn't know nobody in the game.
Yeah.
So I just left it like that, man. And you know, I've always wanted to pay homage to the Zydeco, and that's why when I did do it with your boots on, like I wanted to do that because I wanted to, like, the people who might not know Zydeco here, I wanted to make sure that them, like let me tell you, I respect y'all so much because y'all dudes like play 4 hours in a row. Y'all gotta set y'all equipment up, take it down. Sometimes y'all playing outside with bugs and stuff.
On the top of a trailer in the dust.
Yeah, top of a trailer outside. And people don't realize how hard that is. Dog, I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't never singing for 4 hours. I'm telling you now, it ain't happening. Don't call me on the phone talking about I want you to play along like Sean Ardoin. It ain't happening. This voice is not gonna roll for 4 hours.
Hey, well, these days, Sean Ardoin ain't playing 4 hours no more.
So that's why I give y'all props, man. I give y'all so much props and so much respect for what y'all do, man. So when I do Zydeco music, I always try to reach out to the artists, get their input, to do it properly. Because what y'all do is amazing, bro. I ain't lying.
Man, I appreciate that, man. And you know, shameless plug, my new CD is coming out. It's called Creole Rock and Soul. I'm going out and with the same kind of spirit that Clifton Chenier did, man. He played good music. He went out there in the world and people enjoyed it and embraced it, and he pointed back to Louisiana. So I consider myself a Creole culture advocate and an ambassador when I go out. So everywhere I go, just like you, man, I point back to the boot. People you know, I'm from the boot. They're like, well, this is awesome. I say, you know what? And there's a whole culture down here in the boot that y'all can come and check out. You know what I'm saying? So my new CD is full. Everything got an accordion with it. Everything got a scrub board, and you can Zydeco dance if you know how to Zydeco. You can Zydeco dance to every single song except for one of them, which is a swing out. One of them is a slow song, and the other one is just funky. I just went out all out funk. You know what I'm saying? But I put it out there, man, so that I can represent the culture, man. Because like you say, people think you're Zydeco music outside of this state. So whenever I show up doing what I do, or when somebody else goes up and doing what they do, they'll be like, well, that's not Zydeco. You know, funny story, I was in Baton Rouge. I played Zydeco Happy, the song that I did. And I played Two Fingers in the Air. And this little girl called me. She said, come see Mr. Sean. I said, what's going on? She said, can you play some Zydeco now? I say, baby, what kind of song you want to play? She say, call the police.
Yeah. I mean,
and while I appreciate, the folks, you know, who are using the Zydeco vibe, you know, to do it, I would just wish that everybody was more like you and saying, look, I'm not a Zydeco artist. I love the music. I played this, and if you want to see it, boom, this is where it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's that. You know, I'm a real dude, man. Listen, bro. What a lot of people don't realize, bro, dog, I've been doing music so long. I done did every genre. I done did bounce. I done did Texas. I done been on. I'm on DJ Screw last album, bruh. I'm on DJ Screw's last album.
Wow.
You feel?
Yeah. You were singing on everybody's stuff.
Yeah,
I remember that. I remember that.
I've been doing this for a long time. So what I'm saying is, for me, I've always identified genres and been respectable for that, because I'm like, I have a philosophy that the dinosaurs all died because they didn't evolve.
Come on now, talk about it.
Evolve in order to be able to be relevant for a long time. Like, there's a reason why people, you know, you guys been in the game so long, because you guys evolve. And so I'm saying all that to say, the stuff that y'all do has to be recognized as great because it has so much longevity. And and I give props. Dog, I can't play no accordion. I can't play no scrub board. Like, I was just with a friend of mine the other day, man, and she was Zydeco, and she was showing me how to like, she gets Zydeco her little butt off, man. And I was trying to catch some little extra moves because I'm trying to keep up. You feel me?
Oh, now it's gonna be a spree when you and your dancers is doing the Zydeco thing. Oh, it's gonna be a spree then, boy.
Oh, look, bro. Well, I can do it, bro, but I'd much rather just do it from the audience. Like I like just going to check y'all out and play, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's respect, man. It's always respect with me.
Oh yeah, man. And I really appreciate that, man, because you know, we do have a great product here, man. And like I tell people all the time, because one of the biggest slights for me is that I'm always doing stuff on the edge. But my thing is, I've been in this look, and I'm gonna say this now. Y'all don't go nowhere with this, even though I know it's on Facebook. But I've been doing this music, Cupid, for 38 years.
Damn.
I've been writing, recording, and performing it for 30 years.
It's a long time, bro.
Bruh, you know what I'm saying? A long time. And the thing is, I have enough traditional stuff. So my thing is to forward the music and to get people to come here, because look, Zydeco is the only music that hadn't had its time in the sunlight yet. But I'm believing that. But
let me break something down to you about that.
Break it down, bro. Let's go.
Zydeco don't need to ever be mainstream.
Why not?
Because the minute them people get a hold of it, they're gonna ruin your genre forever. Trust me. I watched it happen with the screw movement. When the screw and the Houston, Texas movement was big, like before Paul Wall and Chameleonaire and all of them had a deal, they was local. Them boys was selling 1 million albums locally, getting $9 a CD, you dig? Now, when them people in them industries get y'all stuff, it's just like bounce. You got Drake doing bounce. It's not the same.
Yeah, Drake is. I was about to say that. Yeah.
But the industry will water down anything that's genuine, because because what they do is they don't care about the authenticity of what y'all have. They just gonna pump y'all out, milk y'all for all y'all got until y'all genre is old, and then throw y'all in the trash. The one thing I tell Zydeco artists that y'all need to appreciate is the fact that until you can be 79 years old playing festivals forever, if them people in the industry get a hold of your genre, it's a wrap. They're gonna taint it, then they're gonna get some Blue Eye Soul in it, and then they're gonna flip it, and it's gonna be a wrap. So,
but let me tell you though, Cupid, I totally agree with you, and I understand that. But here's where my issue with that is. Around the country, there are Zydeco bands with blue eyes. You see what I'm saying? So it's my mission to go out there and get it, and get out there and be the one to be the authenticity, the authenticator of all this stuff, because they're gonna get it regardless. Matter of fact, look, Pharrell doing Zydeco songs, bro.
Listen to me. I've been signed to a record label, dog.
Yeah.
I can tell you some stuff. Them people don't give a damn about you.
They really don't.
Authenticity. Look at me.
They want the money.
They want the money. So they don't care about you going to represent Zydeco music and showing Ardoin the authenticity. They're going to milk you, and they're going to milk you until you out of here, and then they're going to throw you in the trash. And the one thing about the music business, I don't give a care if you got Jesus Christ on your song. If you not signing a portion of your publishing or your music to that label, they're not putting it on the radio. I don't care how good your song is. If you're not giving up a percentage of it, it's not going into the system. So, bruh, I'd rather do 500,000 shows at $5,000 a pop than do 100 shows at $10,000 a pop and be gone. Remember that, bruh. We know that you authentic. We know that the Ardoin family is authentic. You ain't got no. You ain't got to prove that to nobody.
Oh no.
And I'm saying what I'm saying is, bruh, I tell people all the time, don't be fooled by that stuff, man. That industry, when they take it, they milk it. And I give you another, bruh, from go-go music to bounce music to screw music to the Florida booty bass Miami stuff, they're gonna take it and they're gonna do like you know when you take a towel and you wring it out. Yeah. They're gonna wring it out till there's no more drips left. And when there's no more drips, they move on to the next genre. But
that's what I'm trying to tell you, Cupid. They already doing it, except we haven't gotten any benefit from it. For the last 5 to 6 years, that's why I feel like it's the time is ripe right now. And I'm not looking for a deal. I'm not looking to get signed. Let me be clear. I'm not looking to get signed, right? But for the last 5 to 7 years, the songs that are in the mainstream got this beat. They got Zydeco beats. They got Zydeco beats right now. So the ears of the world and the country are tuned to our vibe. So now's the time is right. Now, yes, I mean, for me as to lock us into the world's and the country's history books and the world's thing, I'll go in there and walk that line and fight it, because Cajun done had his time in the light. You know, all them other ones, go. Everybody done had their time in the light, and we haven't had ours, bro. So for me, I don't know if it's just because of love for it. I think we should have our time in the light where everything you see, like you say, when they're milking it and all the commercials got real Zydeco music going on in it. We just have to be able to be in position to take advantage of the opportunity within a lifetime of the opportunity. Remember it,
bro. Hey, every light bulb burns out.
It does burn out.
If you want the light is cool, but there's a price for that light, bro.
But I don't think it'll kill us though. I don't think it'll kill us because our culture down here is going through so many different cycles. At one point in time, the industry was down here milking us because Bojack had a contract. We had a contract with Rounder Records. Boozoo had a contract. John Delafosse had a contract. So they came down whenever CD sales were good, and they poached. You know what I'm saying? And whenever the well dried up, they jetted. You know, and we've been able to sustain through all of that. So understand that I'm not going out there wide eyes talking about, hey, take this from me. Yeah, that ain't what I'm trying to do.
Like, bro, I'm one of the only dudes that ever signed a record deal. And I tell people all the time, before you sign a record deal, call me, because I can show you what my contract looked like.
Yeah,
I can tell you all about, like, I don't
360 deals.
Well, I don't always want to go into the details of my contract, but I was blessed to have one on a technicality. I just feel that, like, I've sat in the office. Lyndon just put something on there that makes sense. When you sign with a label, first of all, you don't have.
I ain't trying to sign with a label. We ain't trying to sign with a label.
No, but what I'm saying is they're not going to allow you. They're not going to allow you the position to be national and be mainstream unless you give up something. That's how it works.
Oh yeah. You got to give up something to get something.
So what you're giving up is your creative control. And I'm going to give you an example. So not going into the details of my deal.
Sideline. Yeah, so go into yours. Yeah.
When I signed with Atlantic, everybody knows I had Swing Around the Rosie, I had Cupid Shuffle, I had Fell in Love with You at the Barbecue. I had all of them songs. Right. When I got up there, them people gave me so much money and so much stuff, but I didn't have control over what I made. They gave me a song with Missy Elliott. They gave me a song with T-Pain. They gave me a song with Danny DeCane. So I wanted to go up there with the whole swing out mentality. Like, you know, like, I want y'all to see what we do in Lafayette.
Right. They don't want that. They didn't want that.
Don't work like that. And that's not because that's not what they don't care about that. So like Lyndon said, they're gonna take your record. I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do. You're gonna get in the studio and they're gonna say, Sean, take that rub board out. I think we should use something else. And you're gonna be mad and you're gonna be like, no, this is Zydeco. And they're gonna be like, no, you just took this money. You're gonna take this out and do what you say.
Well, now you telling me that's gonna be in my contract. Hey, we got the best lawyer. We got the best lawyer. Me and you got the best lawyer, bro.
Oh, hey, and look.
Shout out to Dino Gangendorf.
Dino was the same way. I was trying to keep my creative control. It's like they don't allow that because
they have a system. They want to put you through the system.
They have a system. So basically, you have to go with what they say, unless you get some kind of distribution deal and you done sold enough records to where, you know, you already got your stuff together to where they just got to play by your rules.
And so let's talk about that right quick. So what Cupid is talking about for all of y'all out there is back in the day, we all wanted to get record deals, right? And Cupid was one of the only people from our area to get a major record deal. We had record deals down here, but our signing bonuses were not signing bonuses on the level of a Cupid signing bonus, right? And the labels that we were signing with were major indie labels, right? And Cupid signed with a major label. So back then you signed and they made you. They saw talent in you and they wanted to make you. Now the way the industry is you have to build your own career first, have X amount of followers, have X amount of people on Facebook and all of the social media. You already have to have your fan base. You already have to be making money. And then depending on how strong you are, like he just said, depending on how strong you are is to how much you get to dictate what you do, like Chance the Rapper and everything. So what I'm trying to do is get that groundswell so strong and so native to where they just want to plug in and increase what I've already built. Because labels, Cupid, I don't know if you know this, you do know that. Yes, Keith, he is the creator of the Cupid Shuffle. But today, labels have no idea how to deal. So they just attaching themselves to trends that are popping. So my thought process is if I can get out there and get this thing popping enough naturally on the groundswell, then I'll be able to control that narrative to where I say, okay, well, the scrub board can't go before we sign. Now, because I never would have thought about that before you said that. But now that you said that,
hey, bro.
I mean, I always tell them, but I didn't, because it don't matter if you don't get it in writing.
Bro, it's off the charts, man. But I understand what you're saying, and I think that, you know, you guys, your brother, Keith, Nate, all of them, Jay, Brian, Leon, and then you go to the Doopsies and the Terrences, like y'all got
Terrence, CJ.
Y'all got something, you know what I'm saying? And I support it, man. So whichever direction y'all go, I just always tell people tread lightly when you're dealing with them people up there, cause you know, like I said, I won by technicality. So, it doesn't happen often, and I just pray that all my brothers just getting opportunities to where they can maximize and reach their potential dream. That's your dream. So I'm gonna be like, yo, Sean, watch out for such and such. Watch out for such and such, because I done been there. You know what I'm saying? And that's
why I stay plugged in. Tell them what I do, Q. I just call you random. I'll be like, what's up?
And see, I don't like to always have these kind of conversations with people, because it go completely over their head, because they see what they see on TV and what they hear from their homeboys. But I lived it, bro. Like I signed the deal. I got the UPS truck to drop the check off. I went to LA. I sat in there with T-Pain. I sat in there, and even today I still got the same relationships that I have. But I can tell you, it came at a price, and again, a technicality got me back right. But it's the real deal. Like, you talking about some guys that control the pulse of the industry. So if they want to make a song called Doo Doo and Eggs, and they want it to be a hit, it's gonna be a hit, because they're gonna play it 973 times, and you're just gonna like Doo Doo and Eggs. So
it's like back in the day. Remember how we couldn't stand that Michael Jackson song? One of them about 5 of them Michael Jackson songs when they came out. Couldn't stand them. Like, everybody, we like, what is Mike thinking? And today, those songs are classics because they played them 4 times an hour, sometimes 6 times an hour.
Hey, bro,
they were everywhere.
This is way deeper than people think, bro. That's why I like the music, but the business side is a little tricky,
But it's the music business, man. And I talk about this. I try to broach this subject with every artist, and I want to lead you there because we already had this conversation personally. But when you said it changed you, you had to. And tell me if I got this right. You had to come to a point after you left the record label to where you had to come back to yourself. And I like to tell artists all the time.
Dog, that was the hardest stage of my career. And I want everybody that's on this live to listen to what I'm saying. So when before I signed my record deal, everybody was rooting for me. Like, man, he gonna make it. He gonna make it. He gonna make it, right? When I signed, I had to go to LA for 8 months to make my album. With them 8 months, I became the most hated local artist in the area. Not because of who I was, it was because I was gone. So you had the people that was like, oh, you think he all that, man? He don't want to do this show. He don't want to do that show. He think he nationwide, blah, 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 right? Then the label tried to change my style. So none of the music that I was making was going to fit in the genre of what I was doing before I got signed. You feel me? So now I'm at a crossroad. After I left Atlantic, I came back home with some music that would play local. Cats wasn't messing with me. They were like, man, you went to LA. We ain't rocking with you no more. Like, just on the assumption of I left. I wasn't home no more. So that period of time was the hardest for me because I had great music, but nobody wanted to play it. You feel me? Yeah. So it was just because, oh, you know how y'all know how it is. Let's keep it real. If somebody get them a Bentley and pull up with a Bentley, they're like, oh man, he got a Bentley, man. Whatever. Ain't nobody. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
They might even go and try to scratch it.
So because I'm on BET and TV, I'm the same guy, same humble guy, but I just got that rap. So I had to struggle, bro. Like, it was a struggle period where nobody wanted to play a Cupid song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And for a long time, I had to deal with that, man. And so I had to figure out.
If anybody feel you, my brother, I feel you.
Oh, bro. I don't see a lot of the heart button popping up, but
yeah, that
what it is, man. So I had to deal with that, bro. And until I made Do It With Your Boots On, it was rough, bro, because I had some hits. People, DJs would be like, we just not playing it. Radio wasn't playing nothing, dog. And people wasn't rocking with me at all. And I was just like, I didn't understand why, but it was because I had left and bettered myself a little bit to where, they thought I was all that. So I learned how to project myself to where I needed. People want to feel needed. So I had to go to the DJs over humble, damn near begging, like, please. And when they kind of felt like I was on my ass, they were like, oh, we're going to play his record. We're going to help him out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the end of the day, I bounced back from that. I persevered through a lot of stuff. So now, it's more love. But I went through that, man. And that's the thing about being true to yourself. Sometimes you take those checks and they change your style. And then when you try to come back to your original style, like, I'm going to tell you this. I think the trick of the devil is to mentally make you switch what's working.
Yeah.
So if I'm making, I'm gonna give you if I'm making ballads and all my ballads is just working, somebody's gonna interject this little devilish little thought. Hey, you need to stop making them ballads. You should make a rap song. And then now all the hits you got, it infiltrates into your mind like, man, maybe they right. But I think that's the trick of the devil, because God puts you in your lane for a reason.
Cupid, right there. Hold that. I know you ain't gonna forget it. That's the same thing with me, bro. Like, I've been playing the way I play Zydeco. I've been playing it. It's been a show. I've been singing. I've been influenced. I've been putting the R&B, the reggae, the rap, the funk, the rock, whatever in there. Been doing that this whole time. And I feel like finally it done caught up with me. But the only thing that hadn't changed is me. I've been doing the same thing I've been doing. But it took me a minute to get in my head to be true to myself, that no matter what, because what's for me is for me.
Yeah.
And I need everybody to understand that. That's what I want the artists out there to understand.
Let me tell you something.
It's for you.
I'd rather have 20,000 fans that like me for me than 100,000 fans that like me for the moment.
That was good. But that's a tweetable thing.
Straight up.
that was significant.
Straight up, man. I mean, and You know, like dog, I was in the dog. Let me tell you something. I sat in the room with Bruno Mars and Philip Lawrence. Philip and Bruno wrote 2 songs on my album. I watched what happened with them. I watched them blow. I watched them treated like dirt and then get they break. You know what I'm saying? Staying true to themselves. Them same songs that Bruno got out right now, Bruno had in 2008, dog.
Yeah.
I heard them. But it wasn't for them at that time.
Yeah.
And when it hit, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel. That's that with yourself, with your music, with my music. I just feel like you just do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Like at the end of the day, I can only make music for people that like it. I can't make music for people that don't like it.
That's the hardest thing for some artists to understand that. You know what I'm saying? It's the hardest thing for some artists to understand and be true to themselves.
Like the only people I make music for is people who like my music. I'm never gonna make a song for people that don't like it because I don't know how. I'm just gonna make what I know how to make. You know what I'm saying? I used to love it. I used to love when people be like, man, Sean, you know, that's like there was a period of time where I didn't have when I was doing the dances and I would have like some short dances or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They only be have like 100, 200 people at the dance. They'd be like, man, you know, I don't understand why people ain't here. I say, bro, I do this because I love it here. I like playing Zydeco music for people who know how to Zydeco dance, and that gives me something. I do that for this. But when I leave here, I'm playing for 20,000, 15,000, 10,000. I'm playing for big crowds. So, you know what I'm saying? And I love that as well. I love being on stage. Hey, bro,
I love performing.
Anybody who knows me from back in the day can tell you. Back in my talent show days, nobody could touch me. I wouldn't let you win. I promise you, if we was in a talent show together, I would win. I would do anything it took, swing on the lights, hump around.
Right. Whatever you got to do.
So I just love doing it, man. So I really don't do it. Like, I'm going to tell you something. I told somebody the other day. I told my friend that my homeboy, we was working out in the morning, my boy D. Bruh, the music business has no goal. No. There is no goal to it. Like there is no goal. There is no G-O-A-L. No goal to it. It's the journey, bro. It's the journey. You gotta enjoy the journey because there is no goal. Dog, I got a platinum plaque mailed to my house. That's what I want to tell you. Tell them how many sold. When I got the first platinum plaque, then what? I had to get another one. I got 4. I sold 4 million records. And guess what? 4 million. I'm still trying to push a new single. You know why? Because I don't have a goal. I'm just about the journey, bro. Yeah. I'm grabbing the fruits along the journey, bro. So many people, people pass up all the fruits on the journey trying to get to the goal. But you ever notice how at the end of a rainbow, if you walk to the end of a rainbow, you ain't gonna find no pot of gold? You ain't gonna find no pot of gold. The beauty is in the rainbow, dog. It's in the essence of the rainbow, not the end of it. So for everybody that's trying to reach this goal, good luck. But it ain't no goal. Yeah, and the other thing is when you get to the goal, if you don't have the foresight to have another goal ready, then you're gonna stop. But that's the part. That's what I'm saying. There is no goal. Because when you get to what you think is the goal, it ain't. Like if your goal is to get a record deal, okay, cool. Get one. Once you got it, then what? Then what? Yeah. If you in the music business for a goal, then you're in it for the wrong reason. It's like a doctor getting into the medical field to save a life. Then what? You gonna stop being a doctor because you healed, you did a successful surgery? It's like a lawyer that's trying to be a lawyer and he win one case and he stopped. I'm done. I won a case. Then what? Oh, it's like going on a diet. This is a lifestyle. This is not a diet. Exactly, man. So for anybody that's doing it just for a goal, man, that's the wrong reason. It's the journey. Just be able to do what you love to do forever. And that's the key of life. You know what I'm saying? Is being happy doing. When God gives you a talent, he says, listen, I'm going to give you something that's going to allow you to never work a day in your life. I'm going to give it to you. But if you don't take it and use it, then that's on you. God gave me the opportunity, the talent to entertain and the favor of people to be able to make them dance. He gave you the talent Zydeco music. So
Yeah.
like if you say, you know what, I'm gonna play Zydeco, but I'm gonna go shovel elephant doo-doo at the zoo every day. That's your
Right.
bad. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah.
so I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna make music until and be happy doing it, man, until like, you know, until like my work is done. You feel me? But
Yep.
I'm so happy with my life and with my music, with my career that, you know, like, bruh, like you can hear it in the music. So I just challenge anybody that's in the music business today, bro. If you try to get a record deal, that's cool, but enjoy
Yeah.
the
No,
journey.
don't do that.
Enjoy
Yeah.
what it takes to get there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the beauty.
You need to be building. You need to be building your tribe these days. And that's why I'm not necessarily scared about what I want to do. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be good. So here's the other thing, though, Cupid. And on the thing you said, remember when Master P got hot? Well, I forgot his name started with a T. The guy that was like his manager person or whatever. And I was working at the
No, Travesta.
Yes, him.
Travesta.
And we sat down because I dealt craps in casino at Casino Rouge, and he was over here, and I said, well, how does it feel? He said, well, honestly, bro, when I made my first million, the very next day, I was like, I need another one.
It don't feel no different.
I need another one. Once you make the first million, it's about getting the next million and getting the next one and the next one.
Because it's hard to explain to a person that never had $1 million, but so, you know, when you make it, like, you're gonna either spend it or make some more. But money ain't, bro. Look, I ain't gonna say money is not the key to happiness. Now it helps.
Woo.
Don't get me wrong.
Hey, the Bible says money answereth all things.
It helps, you feel me? But at the end of the day, bro, I'm telling you, man, like when I watch y'all play on the stage, bro, I could see and feel the love and the energy, you know? And that's the true essence of what you do, you know?
Yeah.
One of my best friends, Daniel Cormier, is an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine, bro, since 5th grade, man. And when he up there fighting, I'll be like, oh man, like I can't watch it. But bro, the dude loves what he do. You feel me?
Love it.
And I'll be like, D, you gonna retire? It's your last fight? Nah, I'm gonna get one more. I'm gonna get a few more. So he's in his gift. So I just challenge anybody out there, man. You know, it ain't about the money, man. Look, when I prayed to God, December 21st, 2006, I got down on my knees. I was at my apartment complex. I was on my knees and I said, God, I've been doing this my whole life, bro. And I swear, bro, if I'm lying, lightning strike me dead right now, bro. I said, God, I've been doing
we had those conversations with God.
I say, man, all I need, God, I say, I don't even have to be super rich. Just let me be able to do music for the rest of my life. And dog, that was December 21st, a day before my birthday. January 3rd, I got the phone call from Atlantic. Because God understood in my heart, I wasn't trying to just get no cash. You know what I'm saying? It was about, I was like, let me just do something for the rest of my life. So my very first national single becomes the Cupid Shuffle, and I can do music for the rest of my life. Specifically what I asked for, but I surrendered myself. I was like, God, I can't do it no more. I quit. If you don't do it, it ain't getting done. Heck, tired. Like, and I wasn't praying. I was like, look, God, man, come on, bro. Like, what's up?
Yep.
You feel me? Because I was just that down, and he gave it to me, bro. So, you know, at the end of the day, bro, I take this music stuff serious because it's put my child through school, bro. It's gotten me to places I've never thought I would ever see, bro. And if God gives you a gift, whether it's rapping, singing, sewing, speaking, football, basketball, baseball, preaching, lawyer, doctor, man, live in your gift. Because if you live in your gift, you're not gonna work, bro. You gotta understand. For me, I wake up in the morning and I get paid to sing for people. That is not me, bro. That's God. God allowed that to happen. So that's why I get so passionate when I talk about it, because when you live in your gift, bro, like, it's a feeling like nobody can take that away from you. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, bro. Whenever, like, this is what used to happen for me, and now that I'm rebuilding and getting back out there, I'm telling you right now, the one thing you don't want to do is get put out of your gift and put out of your purpose, because whenever you out of it, it's miserable. It's miserable. Have you ever been like on a plane or out in a hotel somewhere and you just sitting somewhere, man, and you just go and I cry sometimes, bro. I legit just sit there and well up with tears in my eyes going, God, thank you so much for letting me do what it is I was born to do.
Yeah, bro. Dog, more than dog. Look, I ain't even gonna look. That's a whole nother level conversation, dog.
Yeah.
Everything, every moment, bro. Because I understand, like, God has allowed me to be a national, international artist without having to give up my integrity, without having to give up my mindset, without
no scandals.
My love for my community. I can still coach my son's football. I can still be a full-time dad. You know, as a single father.
That was cool because my son, I got to coach my son until all the way up to high school.
Yeah, man. As a single dad, like to be there every day. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. So, bro, it's like bro, I thank God so much. I think I'm just like random, like God.
Yep. Thank you, Jesus. Yep.
You know. So, So yeah, man. I mean, I don't want to just turn this into a whole gospel.
Right. But people got to realize that though you have to have faith in something, and something has to be there when the bottom falls out. Because one of my other questions I wanted to ask you was, have you ever failed? And when you fail, you know what I'm saying? I know you can't be successful without failing.
I had.
So talk about that right quick. Just quick.
My sixth grade football coach, Sylvester McKinley, a pure D gangster. He got killed in New Orleans, dog. Like, he was a gangster, but he was our football coach in middle school. And he told me two things, bro. And on the Bible, bro, these two things never left my mind. And if you go read back on any of my interviews that I've ever done, I say this all the time. He said, the coward never start, the weak die on the way, and only the strong survive. That man looked us in our eyes as some 6th and 7th graders and said, the only way you fail at something is if you quit.
Yep.
I ain't never quit nothing.
That's right.
So I ain't never fail.
Oh, you ain't never failed?
I ain't never quit.
Okay, well, maybe failure was the wrong word. How about a setback?
Setback. There you go.
Okay, terminology. My bad.
I was waiting for another word.
How about a setback?
I had several setbacks, man. Several setbacks. Musically, like we just discussed about that little period of time where I had music. I mean, you know, just like you know my personal situation, man. I had a big setback with that. You feel me?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I ain't failed. I ain't quit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the only way you fail, man. The only way you're not gonna make a hit is if you stop trying to make a hit. You feel what I'm saying?
Bottom line.
You gonna have tons of that, man. But failure, I don't believe in failure.
Well, that's good. I mean, I ain't mad at that. What I just tell people, I say, look, you got to understand something. That failure is going to happen, but you're supposed to learn from failure. And you fail forward and you fail fast so that you can get to your next level.
See, bro, the misconception about failure is a lot of times it's not failure. It's just a lesson because you're supposed to be somewhere else. For example, I might be shooting to get a record deal with Atlantic Records, right? But I failed to get that. But it lands me a independent situation with E1. Maybe God had E1 was where I was already supposed to be, but my mind was Atlantic. Everything that ever happened to me in my life, bro, I just said God was pushing me somewhere else. So
okay, so can we call it a stumble? Can we call it a stumble?
Yeah, a stumble, a setback.
You just will not. I got you. I love the fact that you accept to even have the word failure in your vocabulary. I respect that. I respect that.
Bro, that's the one word I don't use, bro, because I don't feel at nothing.
Yeah,
they had to do it when I was trying to lose weight. They were like, "Man, you ain't gonna get fit. Shh, watch.
Wait. Right.
Just wait." Yeah. Like that. I don't. It may take me a little longer. I might have one of these. I've been eating these fries the whole interview. But
right.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in failure, bro. Just little setbacks. You know, I had a few, but it's all good.
Hey, you get time off?
I do take time off, man. I'm actually gonna be taking a little time off this weekend and next weekend. Actually, you know, my son starts school, man, so we gotta make sure we get this homework thing going. You feel me? So I gotta take off and make sure home good before you know I get back on the road. You dig?
That's the other thing people don't realize, man. I was a single daddy, man, for at least till I married my wife. My son he was what, 4 when he was 4 when, so like he's probably 7 or 8 whenever we got married. But yeah, I was a single daddy just like you, man. You know what I'm saying? We poured into our sons, man. We got to do that kind of stuff, you know?
Hey, bro, I got one son and I got one chance to do it right. I ain't messing up.
One.
I'm not sending him out there unprepared, dog. Ain't happening.
Now you mentioned this, bro. You mentioned about the health thing. So you had a health scare. You feel comfortable talking about that right quick?
Yeah,
because
man,
because I'm dealing with right now. I'm vegetarian until the first of the year because this CD is so significant to me and it's so strong in my eyes that I know that I have got to be able to handle the blessing that I've been asking for. So I just made a major shift in my life. When I finished it, when I got that final product in my hand, I was like, got to change, because I can't keep doing the same things expecting to get to another level, because that's insanity.
Yeah. Well, look, man, this is going to have to be my last question because I got to get up.
I know you got to go. I'm watching the clock. That's why I had to get it out there.
But, yeah, man, July 18, 2016, I had a stroke, bro. And scariest thing of my life, it happened in front of my son.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Could have died in front of him, man. Thank God, you know, for his timing, Acadian ambulance, my friend's Yogi, the 911 dispatcher that came through. And I wasn't able to use my left arm, and I had 20% of my left leg accessible to me for you know, and I got pictures from it, bro. Like, you know, I had gained a whole bunch of weight. You know, I just wasn't in a good space, man. I was constantly thinking about a negative situation that was going on in my life, and God woke me up, and God was like, man, like the next day I had the stroke. No, 2 days later, a chick from the CrossFit gym, she sent me a video, and it was a video of Randy Travis at a concert trying to sing.
Oh, my God.
It broke me up, because I was like, that could have been me. And the day I had my stroke, the next day I tried to sing, and I couldn't. It was like I was like, you know how like your tongue, I couldn't talk, I couldn't sing for sure. And I was like, bruh, I am not
failure is not an option.
So I went to therapy and everything, and I was able to get my voice all the way back, well, my speech all the way back. And hey, bro, after that, man, I'm never going to stress over stuff I can't control. So that God got in my grill for real. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man.
I had a health scare that helped. I was 260 pounds, man. I'm 200 pounds now. You know, I feel great. I prioritize my health and my fitness with my music and my lifestyle and my being a father. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, God, like that sign I got from God told me, get your mind right, son. Quick, because I could take this from you just that quick. And oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's fire, man. Well, look, thank you, bro. You like I said, you inspire me. Look. See it, say it, get to work, and I'm gonna work out when I leave.
Oh, good, man. Shout out to all my people on there. Shout out to my little brother that just checked in. Shout out to Peerless, I see you. Shout out to Lil Bree. Shout out to who else we got on there? Lyndon checking in. Shout out to everybody that checked in. That's my people. Shout out to Sin, I see you. And I gotta go, bro. Final thought. I'm making a commercial for Walmart. Shh. So I gotta get to the studio.
Hey. Look at here, man. Look, I appreciate you, bro. Look, I know you got to roll. Thank you, man.
Thanks, bro.
The only thing, Cupid, next time I'm gonna need you to wear a LSU hat, bro. The Alabama thing just gave me highs.
It just matched this stripe.
Oh, okay. And I graduated from LSU, so I ain't just a casual fan. Yeah.
I knew I was gonna get some slack for this hat.
I just had to mention it. You know what I'm saying? I just had to mention it. But that's all right, though. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Later. Y'all, look, we was here with New Cupid. Y'all, it's real. It's real out here. The music business, she loves the accents. The music business is real, y'all. Like, you have a purpose, figure out what that is. Like whenever I go and motivational speak, I talk to people all the time. I say, look, stop and ask the question why. Ask yourself why you're here and what is your purpose, and then start living and moving towards that goal. Look, next Thursday, we got Mr. Mickey Smith, Grammy nominated Teacher of the Year. It's my boy. We're gonna talk, we're gonna talk all things music. Look, y'all let everybody know, share this thing, share it, and we'll holler. Hey, it's your boy Sean Ardoin. Until next time, awa pluta, baby. That's Creole for see you later.